Okay. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Queen Candy Podcast on another edition of our Sunday Positivity Talk. Um, Today, hope everybody's doing good, by the way. But today, just as hubby a few minutes ago on what we're gonna talk about, and what did you say, babe? You said, "Don't worry,
be happy, enjoy life."
Don't worry, be happy, and enjoy life." Okay, that's a very interesting one because one of the reasons we say that is because a lot of people have their own definition of enjoying life and being happy. Everybody do way too much worrying. That part we ain't got to think about.
And you don't have to pay to be happy.
Yes, that's one of people's ways that they actually do try to be happy. And it's not wrong with having nice things, but if that's solely like what you allow, something in your life went horribly wrong. Like we ain't always have everything we want, and we really just getting what 100% of things in our life. But people, especially the rich, the elite, the we say privileged people, it's easy for that to be reckless or whatever when you can just go out there and buy it and replace it. Everybody don't have that luxury. But whether you do or not, if that's something you solely rely on, something went horribly wrong. Our thing with that is having peace. That's one of the main things you can do to be happy. Stop worrying about what everybody think. Stop caring. Why do we care so much about what other people think? Influence, pride, or weak. That's what we call it because we used to be the same way. Didn't want to make a move or do nothing. People get mad, upset, or whatever. Now we really don't care. Our husband can tell you that. That's something we say almost every day, babe. Well, yeah, every day.
What?
That we don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, every day. And we guess, well, not guess, because we don't guess at all. I don't even know where the word came out from. We just basically assimilating to the characteristics of our people as opposed to whatever religion they claim that they have, so on and so forth. Here's a question we always have for everybody who believes whatever they believe. Whatever you believe, that's you. But here's the two questions. Who started it and what year? You don't know that, that's why you're not happy. You're lying to yourself in your own religious belief. You don't know the originator of what you believe. You're lying to yourself. You don't know what year it started. You're lying to yourself.
Well, they've been told wrong for one.
Who told you to keep listening to them? You got a mouth, you got eyeballs, you got ears.
Mm-hmm.
If you're grown, you don't need nobody to tell you what to do. You should be self-activated. But when you're still a kid, you need instructions. You need to be burnt, changed, clothed, manicured, groomed, fed. And if the devil is still doing all these things for you, you're still a kid. You're just an old age.
Yeah, a lot of them don't get out of that. Well, this how I grew up.
That's because you was a kid. You had to do that.
This is my mama told me to do. She said because
And
I'm gonna go.
What if your mama was wrong?
Oh, you mean she lied to me?
What if she did?
Well, we don't know the truth. How she lied?
Oh, the truth is out here. You just ain't looking for it.
I don't know where to look, man. Come on
Oh,
now.
the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Real easy. Now, before you say something negative out your mouth about a person that you know nothing about, that's a good way to get yourself dead. You don't speak on what you don't know. Learn what you know before you open your mouth. You ain't gonna go on no college campus and challenge no damn professor to a debate and you don't know nothing you know. Then why would you challenge anybody in the streets that's telling you what the messenger teach and you don't know nothing about the messenger? And you just gonna just bump your gums off and challenge.
Yeah.
Right. So now when you challenge, that means you're closing the door on knowledge.
Yeah.
So if you close the door on knowledge and you got a very unhappy life, you can really just thank yourself.
Yeah.
You can blame your parents. You can blame anybody you want to blame. But there's an old slogan that the old folks used to say that kills all that. Excuse me. Born alone, die alone.
Yeah.
So
Hey, you keep saying that over and over.
you can point the finger all you want. In the end and at the beginning of it, it's all just you.
That's the same thing we say. You are why you are where you at in your life. Yeah, you probably went through something. Everybody did. Who haven't? But it's like we tell everybody, it's up to you. Wow. Turn all that around. Yeah, that's what we're saying. To turn all that around and do something different. And there's another saying when you're supposed to know better. The actual saying is when you know better, you do better. But we say when you're supposed to know better, because that age,
that slogan is wrong. That slogan is terribly wrong.
When you know better, you do better.
Yeah, that's terribly wrong. Horribly wrong.
We just saw it on Facebook. So that's
some people know better but refuse.
That's what we're saying. Well, no, we didn't say that.
Yeah, but they said they refuse to do, but they know they supposed to be doing something different, but refuse to do it. That's just like breaking up a relationship when you break up, right? We just use it as a scenario, y'all. If me and my wife broke up, not saying that's something that we planning or we wish to happen, anything like that. But if that did happen, do you think I'm going to kill her because I don't want her to be with no other guy, or she's going to kill me because she don't want me to be with no other woman?
No disrespect, baby. We are not going through all that. But all we're going to say is, you sure it's what you want?
No, we're going to agree to disagree.
And still be cool.
And still be cool after the fact. You still have to live like, okay, when you was growing up in high school, you grew up with bullies, all that good stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all, you see them today right now, y'all act like ain't a damn thing happened.
Yeah, it's done. It's done.
We just saying. Some people see them and be like, oh, you bullied me. They be like, dude, what in the...
You probably don't remember, yeah, but you be like, man, look, we all good. But that was a long time ago. We was dumb in high school.
Well, we just saying, why do you still remember that? Can you go back in time and change it? No.
Because they holding on to it.
Right.
That'll affect you for a little while, but eventually, you know what? Whatever. That was back then.
Go to the other slogan. If you're driving looking in the rearview mirror, how much can you see in front of you?
That sounds like the one we saw. There's a reason why your windshield is bigger than your rearview mirror. I think it said where you're going is more important than where you've been.
Mm-hmm. Well, we just say you can't travel back in time. So why is you looking backwards behind you, worrying about what the aftermath that you done left in your wake?
Because people don't know how to let ish go. That's why.
Well, you shouldn't have did it. You would have to let it go if you didn't do it.
Well, no, we talking about stuff being done.
No, even you wasn't a pump, you would have never got pumped.
So
everybody starts out not knowing what to do, right? It's on you to choose when you're gonna stand up and represent yourself and whatever God you believe in, because everybody knows you got to have some type of religious factor in your life. If you don't, you might as well Put a gun in your head, squeeze the trigger, and call it a day. Because that's about as good as you are helping us. So if you don't believe there's a higher power over you, you should terminate, self-terminate. Straight up.
Because why? Because why you breathing?
You wasting everybody's time, man. You taking up precious oxygen that all of us need. All them trees everybody's sawing down, making these commercials, thinking it's all fun and goody. There go your oxygen they cutting down, you idiot. You can use stone to build houses. You can use sand, mud, clay to build houses. You don't need wood. And a stitch of wood in the pyramid.
Yeah, shit. What's that? Rock?
That's all limestone
and
so on and so forth. Yeah, it's not a piece of wood in the building. So you can build without killing our oxygen.
Yeah, think about it that way.
Yeah. They show you in Saudi Arabia all the time how to build without wood.
And that's why they're ahead of us.
Dubai. It's probably not a stitch of wood. None of them buildings. It's probably all steel. All the framework, all steel.
And that's why they are too ahead of us.
Yeah. So, our whole point is these are the things that leave you with an empty list. Sad, depressive, popping a bunch of pills, going to see the doctor every week life.
Well, because you're relying on somebody else for everything that's in you?
Pretty much, you're not producing, you're not looking for the truth, you're not searching.
But you want that in somebody else.
Yeah, you're just depicting what everybody else told you, blah, 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 blah. And then you try to spousal up, and then y'all get married under Yaqub and them. Because we don't require marriage licenses as Muslims. That ain't number another bond certificate, you idiot. Now you got to put both y'all names on there. Now they got your birth certificate, your social security card, and a marriage license. So now they got y'all both separate, now doubled up. That they can gamble with the certificate in the stock market and make billions and millions of dollars, and you'll never know nothing about it. That's how smart you are as a so-called, let Jesse Jackson name you a freaking African American. First off, we're not from Africa, you idiots. We're from Mecca and Medina. We only migrated to Asia Minor to prove that we were tougher than everybody else, and that's the Asiatic tribe of Shabazz. That's why all y'all talking about we come from Africa. Well, it wasn't called Africa. It's still not called Africa. Your slave master named it that. And the more you honor it, the more you're honoring him. Call it what it's really called, Asia Minor.
To try and divide us and make us think we different?
Yeah. Well, you got so much Cain and Abel on black due to the fact of lack of knowledge, lack of love of self, depressiveness, not happy, over abusive on the drugs. Black people over abuse every habitual drug they can get their hands on. We're out non-stop, and then they wonder why their bodies tap out after a certain amount of years. Because when you're younger, you can take all that abuse. When you get older, your body can't handle what you did to it when you were younger. Mm-hmm. And then you get older, and you're still trying to intake the same amount of alcohol, smoke the same amount of weed, snort the same amount of cocaine, smoke the same amount of crack, shoot up the same amount of boy, snort the same amount of boy, pop the same amount of pills.
Yeah, your body does get older. You don't stay young forever.
But the problem is, what's the motivating factor leading to all of that if you supposedly got a God that you claim love you?
Because you don't?
And if you do, you in hot water. Because every time you're doing what you're doing, it's going in your bad side of the book. Now, the good you do is when you teach people the truth. about what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teach. Ain't no other truth out there, people. You can search all you want, Dr. Sabi, all that, Malachi Z. York, all that. You can do all that. Where they at? Then they're going to say, well, where the messenger at? Picked up. It's a big difference. He didn't have to steal nothing from nobody to teach. These people we just named are thieves. They stole due to unhappiness. And you face to face with the last messenger, the last prophet. In Malachi 4:5, behold, I send you Elijah for the coming in the great and dreadful day of the Lord. Malachi, the last chapter in the Old Testament. For all you Bible thumpers that didn't even know that was there. At the bottom of that, it says the end of the prophets. So anybody call themselves a prophet, you're lying. You don't believe me? Come holler at me. You're lying. Stop lying. You're promoting unhappiness. And what do our people like to do? Waddle in misery. Self-pity. Always got an excuse. Why they can't do this. Why they can't get up in the morning. Why they can't this. Why they can't that. Now, if you claim you got a God, you show me a God that uses the word can't. Doing it to yourself. That's all you doing. Playing in the pig slop and then wonder why you come out dirty and disgraceful.
Limiting yourself? Putting limits on yourself?
People are signing a contract and put on purple hair and walk around half naked for a couple dollars. But you got a God. How do you think you feel about that? I mean, since you're supposed to be so concerned about it and you go pay this man every Sunday to lie to you and dance around with electricity suit on and get in this Rolls Royce and pull off while you getting your Honda Accord and going back to the projects. There go your unhappiness. Because y'all not equally fitted. He got more. There go the birth of your unhappiness. First of all, you don't know who started it. You don't know what year it started. And then you listen to some nigga dance around up here to tell you anything that always leads to gratuity.
Shit, we don't believe all these women on social media happy. The more naked they are. There was one video we saw this lady walking, just we could tell she ain't have on no drawers at all. And she just walking like and said the words, "I'm a queen." Mm-hmm. We was like, "Are you?"
Did you see the woman preaching with the bathing suit on?
No.
Supposed to be preaching with a bikini on?
No, we don't.
No, we just saying.
Watch now.
We just saying. If you got the truth, what you need the gimmicks and gadgets for?
Because they know they don't have
it. And if
you
got the truth, why you need so many different people preaching it? Allah God only sent one man to the entire world to teach the entire world or whatever race of people he was focused on at that time. He didn't send 100 people to say the same thing. Because somewhere along the line, that means somebody lying, because that's overkill. Go in our neighborhoods, black neighborhoods. All y'all talk about how you want your neighborhoods to look better. You get out your car, throw your trash on the ground. Mm-hmm. Right around the corner, you got 15 houses of death, churches, houses of death, because there's a dead man on the wall.
On
so
every
it's a house
block.
of death. And then you got a fast food restaurant, smoke shop, gas station.
Every corner.
A nigga on the corner selling every drug you can get your hands on. Only in our neighborhoods. You go to them white folks' neighborhoods, they got one house of death that everybody go to. Don't got no bunch of fast food shops.
No, you gotta try. Like, dang, 20 minutes.
Because you used to easy access. You can walk out your crib, walk across the street, get you a gyro, a gyro cheeseburger, some loaded fries, blah, blah, blah.
You want to go to Whole Foods and all y'all? We got 30 minutes? Nope.
chicken pita. You want that easy slop. You don't want to cook yourself. You don't cook this stuff yourself.
Yep.
Because they're actually cooking it when you go in there. Doink. So you can make the same stuff. Anyway, what we're trying to say is everything's produced to keep you in debt, upside down, pissed off, and in misery, and not knowing where nothing started. Half the black people still think Adam and Eve, they daddy and they mom and daddy.
Oh wow.
You understand me? But they didn't pay attention to where it said, let us make a man out of our, like us are plural for more than one. Who is this man and what man is he making? Well, that would be the birth of Yaqub, you people. That was Yaqub making something on the island of Pilan and Patmos in the Aegean Sea with his 59,999. Ask your preacher about that. Yeah.
They not gonna have an answer, baby. They not.
They ain't even gonna ask him. See what I'm
They
saying?
can't.
The intent comes from within. Whether you ask the question to the man or not, the whole purpose is, would you? Do you really want the answer? And if he can't produce it, now what? This is the man you're going to for spiritual guidance.
Mm-hmm.
Got you running around telling the dead man to take the wheel. To run your life. Fix it for me. We know all y'all little slogans.
Mm-hmm.
But that was 2,000 years ago. We were only created to live 1,000 years. Nobody can live 2,000 years. He would still be dead anyway, people. That's why he told you in Revelations, you're going to say, I have not prayed to you and done many wonderful works in your name. Have I not casted out demons in your name? And Jesus is going to say, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that works with iniquities.
Bye.
Do y'all even know what iniquities mean? No, you don't. It means you're not doing the will of the God. You're doing your own. That's what iniquity means. So he's saying you're not doing the God's will, our God's will. You're doing your own. Therefore, I don't know you. Plus, I'm going to be dead by the time pickups happen. Y'all don't even know what that is, but you're saying it, don't you? Swing low. Shake the hell out of it. You don't even know what it means.
No, that was during slavery. That was pumped in our head to keep us what? Oppressed.
Dumb and blind, too. Yeah.
All that. Deaf, dumb, blind, and oppressed. And we got it and don't want it. We'll go right to the line with pleasant lies and then go to the uncomfortable truth. Just saying. It's out there, like you said. We don't want it. But we look to this material, our spouse or whoever. And when they can't provide it, we're going to a deeper depression.
They act like they don't want it from a black man. That's the irony. You claim black is the best, the this and that, and we got the best. We are the best. We're the Asiatic black man and woman, the owner, the makers, the creator of planet Earth, God of the universe, father of all civilizations.
Wait, you said we are the best?
We are the best. We are the ultimate. Everybody wishes to be us. But they got you going in reverse, trying to be them. How is that pushing forward the so-called cause of the Asiatic black man and woman? Yeah, we said it. Asiatic black man and woman. Look these things up before you open your mouth. Because you don't even know what Asiatic means. It means aboriginal. It means nothing is before us.
That means I got to read.
Google it. They'll lie to you. Ask Siri. She'll lie to you.
They still got to read though.
Yeah, we know. We just saying though. The problem is nobody is in search of the truth no more. They're just happy. They're content. And Revelations tells you that. so that people will be content. And the dragon will whip his tail and take a third of the righteous with him. And no time for contentment. It's time to get highly active. Since you claim you got the truth, let's hear it. All you so-called or whatever you call yourselves, poetesses, poets, and whatever, prophetesses, whatever we can't even lie and say the word because we know it don't exist no more. Right. We do have abilities, people. So stop exploiting your abilities for money. That's another way to stay miserable. Mm-hmm. Or wanting attention because you're going to get the wrong attention. You get on there and show somebody you got telekinetic abilities and they wonder why they at your door an hour later. You're out there playing with the water, doing all kind of stuff, feeding lions, all kind of stuff you ain't got no business showing them you know how to do. And the lions welcome you. They don't even look like they even want to think to attack you. You just walk over there, sit on them, lay down next to them, rub them, feed them, they cool. You just walk off. You got it on. Look, see? People don't know how to keep. You remember when we back in the days, black people, we used to keep stuff secret. And we used to call it keeping it from the man.
Oh. Yeah, I want to know who that is.
Keeping it from the man. You know what I'm saying? Now you tell the man everything.
Blue-eyed devil.
Everything. You don't hide nothing. You don't even think to hide nothing. Oh, I can jump double dutch faster than anybody. Watch this. You wonder why you got that ability? Oh, you can get in the ring and don't get hurt and you just whoop everybody. You wonder why you got that ability? It's reasons and things that in the Holy Quran that Honorable Elijah Muhammad teach that we are just due and we are already born with and hardwired with. But if we're too busy listening to everybody other than him, then it's going to be a spin to the story. We're a student at Honorable Elijah Muhammad, a minister under Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and we would never to think in a million, billion, trillion years to assume that we could be anything like the messenger. All we can do is follow the formulated plan that he gave us and continue that plan to let you know ain't nothing changed. Because it hasn't. You'll never get rid of Honorable Elijah Muhammad. It's impossible. You'll never get rid of Master Farad Muhammad to be praised forever. It's impossible. They're in your encyclopedias. The same books you was in school reading with your Black History Month. But none of that in there. But you was reading your encyclopedia. You never even thought because you didn't know the name because your parents didn't tell you.
I ain't even telling the truth with that. It's so much of our history or how it was our past. That we still don't know. But it's out there.
So to all of those that require happiness, a real God, a real messenger, Master Farad Muhammad to be praised forever in the flesh, and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, is your only two choices. You could keep going everywhere else, but we trying to let you know way ahead of time. There's 7 angels here. They're here to enforce what the messenger teaches. They're not here to enforce what nobody else teach or preach. That's what they're here for. They've been here. They ain't going nowhere. You read about them. Y'all try to get clips and pics of people on TikTok, so on and so forth, for them exposing their abilities to see if they one of them. And our people are so fickle, they'll point you right out. Yeah, plenty of people that got impatient, couldn't wait on the messengers. The way he was teaching and waiting on Master Farad Muhammad to be praised forever to call it the end of days and turn off the lights. A lot of people that got impatient and jumped out of caliber. thinking they're going to speed the process up. You can't speed the process up until we got 144,000 people that believe the truth, not a deviated version of the truth or a slight version of the truth or a version of the truth, but you added to it. You're not in that book written down as one of those prophets. Your name is not there. Those names are already solidified. They already came and got picked up. So how could anybody be stupid enough to believe that there's another one or another couple ones present on this earth when there is no more? There is no need for any more. Everything has already been revealed. But there go your reason for worrying and not being happy. Because you don't got the truth. You can pay anybody you want every week to lie to you. That's on you. Cold, all 50 states is burning on fire almost. We got smoke rolling in from Portland and Seattle with their fires. So San Francisco, Los Angeles, El Paso, Texas, Denver, all these states is going to be over 100 degrees today. Bismarck, Minneapolis, Chicago, Little Rock, Dallas, Atlanta, Charlotte, New York, Bangkok, Miami, New Orleans, all these places are going to be over 100 degrees today. When has this ever happened? Is your preachers talking about this? No. Or they talking about come on out with that cash?
No.
You know, and you got to remember, being a good slave, that died in 1934, July the 4th. Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Look it up. They ain't going to show you a video but until 1959, but the original video was in 34.
Wow.
Yeah, because they don't want you to know that it goes back that far. The truth. The beginning of the black people being told the truth. They don't want you to know we're 17 million strong. They don't want you to know we had mosques in all 50 states, schools, farmland, housing, everything. We had our own money, boats, planes, everything. We needed them for nothing except to buy land from
them. Buying stolen land.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stolen from us first, then the Indians.
And now we got to buy it back. That'd be, wow. We put these houses like, this is some, really? Y'all not supposed to have none of this.
We just
none
said,
of it.
We just said this
stole all of it.
This is the basis of your unhappiness, dissatisfaction.
Like we said, that can be easily changed. Stop competing. What about what everybody else doing? For what?
Stupid.
All this energy, be mad. I'm be mad at you. I'm gonna fix you. Nah, we don't have that kind of time. Too much going on. There's too much we need to do. And it's more and more you try to do for them anyway, it's still gonna give you the finger. Like you ain't did nothing.
That's how they'll be back.
Just saying.
You know, people hate to hear us say this, and we've said it to everybody. No matter where you go, you're gonna have to come see us.
Mm-hmm.
You'll find out what we mean when it's time. Other than that, it would do y'all. Look. It would do y'all a whole lot of justice to get with the messenger ASAP. ASAP. You would not believe the cataclysmic events that will transpire with us waking up to the 76 trillion years of knowledge that we are due. Not this mediocre 6,000 years with your bachelor's and master's and psych degrees, and still only 6,000 years of knowledge. I don't care what you're bumping. You can't tell me when the first atom collided because you don't know. We do. You can't tell me how to create a planet because you don't know how to create a planet. But we do. You can't tell me how to make rain. You don't know how to make rain. We do. You know how to make no tornadoes or clouds. We do.
Create.
Yeah, create. Correction. Thank you. You don't know how to create none of this stuff. We do. Getting on the martial arts movie showing how you can do all this old defy gravity and punch rocks and all this old other stuff. What is wrong with your brain? Then you got other cats going over there training their military, training their police forces. The same ones that's gonna come to kill you, you training them. There's a lot of talented brothers out there that got a lot of abilities, and a lot of them is in so-called fake Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Yeah, showing them all the goodies.
They ain't doing too hot right now either, for those that don't know. Just saying.
Everything's coming to an end. It can't get better when it's supposed to get worse. It just ain't gonna happen. No, it's never gonna go back to like it used to be. Now that's over with. That's gone. Look at today's youth. They're making sure that's gone. They don't respect nothing and nobody.
Oh no, they respect falsehood too.
Oh yeah,
because they think they're gonna live forever.
Well, they respect getting dead because that's all they seem to be winding up doing. Steady tossing that Cain and Abel syndrome around. But anyway, we were saying all this to say this is what's your happiness because you don't got the truth for one, and you live in a fake life with the wrong name. Long story short.
Trying to keep up, do what everybody else doing. You ain't able? Oh well. Fake it till you can. Ladies, we got so much, speaking of abilities and powers and all that too. We can bleed every damn month without dying. Go through, oh good Lord, feel like you about to die. Childbirth. And we walking around here letting some lame dude bring you down for what? We only know this because we've been there. We hate to say, but never again. That's weakness to us too.
Low self-esteem.
Well, that's because we always get in these relationships and give these lame dudes power.
Well, the things are switched now, baby. I don't mean to cut you off. Things are switched. These young sisters out here is paying these brothers now. This is the thing they got working. So it just switched. Where the man's supposed to pay for everything, take everything. Now it's the women paying and taking care of everything. While the men cheat on them and do whatever they want to do, sit around smoking weed, playing Xbox all day or PlayStation.
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah,
not
blah.
doing that, and they running their
mouth. And scamming and doing all the underhanded stuff they can do.
And then running their mouth, not doing nothing, like they the man, and you like, why he talk to me like that? I don't know why you know why.
Give me $1,000 and I won't talk to you like that no more. Okay. And they go to the ATM because they got people doing videos.
Yeah.
The ATM give them $1,000. Like, what?
I'll pay you to stay with me.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll pay you to leave. How about that?
See you. And never speak to us again.
$5.
Said $5.
$5. You better make it work.
Oh wow.
Maybe we should scratch off or something.
Scratch off.
You better go double up some type of way.
Wow. That's funny.
Straight up. That's where you don't want to be with me.
Okay.
I'm about to.
I'll pay you $1,000. All right. Wait, right now? You finna go get it, right?
And he gonna go buy some drugs with it. Do it all with his boys. And then come back, beat her up, and she gonna feel like she did something wrong and then give him some more money.
Yeah. Because once you do it once, that's why we say we be, when people call us mean, we really don't care, but we let you slide with us one time, you're going to do it again. You're going to do it again. It's in every black person nature. Oh, I can do this and I ain't going to say nothing. They just going to take it and take it. Okay, let's see how far I can go. Let me see how far I can push them before they snap.
What's that old slogan? Fool me once.
Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me.
Yeah, because why was you dumb enough to go back?
I don't know. Let's say fool me 3 times, but we're pretty sure it's the same for
Fool
that.
me 3 times, you might be dead. These women and men out here will kill you.
They ain't playing. That if I can't have you, ain't nobody gonna
have you. They got a song out. I told you they got a song out. It's like the #1 song. I just killed my ex. Not a good idea. But I'd rather live in prison and hell than be alone. Like, what?
How you gonna be alone when you can go be with somebody else? What?
Because their brain, they trying to program you to think like that song goes, so you'll be stupid like dude was. I'm going to just kill my baby mama. And when my wife get here, I'm going to kill her too. Then I'm going to kill myself. Because I can't go to jail. At least you offed yourself. Because up to 2 sisters alive and just offed yourself, period.
Yeah.
You just go off yourself anyway.
And you could easily work all that out. But what we do, Black, we get in our emotions.
How you going to work out something when your brain don't know how to work out?
That's the sad part. That's why people getting dead. Because instead of people thinking, well, you know, let me just handle it this way, blah, blah, blah. But instead, you know, I'm going to kill you because I'm unhappy. Just,
that's it.
I'm done. I ain't doing this no more. Wrap this up. Oh, y'all. Run it. Let's go.
And then you got all these rappers out here dry snitching on themselves. Talking about murder that other people didn't did because they didn't do them. Unless they got the footage on camera. They didn't do them. And then they get arrested for it. And then they start putting stuff together. And then find out, oh, you know they passed a law in Congress that any song's lyrics can be used as testimony in trial now.
Yep.
So you could be lying and say you murdered somebody that had on an ice cream coat with some headphones, and then they pull up some footage of a dude with an ice cream coat on with some headphones on getting murdered. Then they look at the footage and it's you on the video.
Just for some street cred or whatever. That don't make sense. So people, logic, what we say, make it make sense. Because
something makes sense.
All this stuff we be hearing, really? And how did you think that was going to work out exactly?
That go the golden question right there. Think.
Did you think or you just reacted?
Do you know how to think? Or
no, man, you know, I'm gonna get him for he get me. I ain't no punk.
Are you capable of thinking?
No. I'm gonna get him for he get me. Cause you don't want to look like no punk.
Well, you know how many people that didn't want to look like a punk that's laying in the casket? Or doing 40 years with an L?
We'd rather be one. We trying to get
there. Carried by 6? How about neither?
Nah.
How about neither?
That's what we say.
Just live a righteous life and do good.
Yep. And we say we too worried about what other people gonna say. Whatever. If that's the version of us you want to paint or put in your head, we don't realize now that ain't got nothing to do with us. That got something to do with you. Whatever the hell is wrong in your brain, hope you get it fixed. We working on ourselves, changing ourselves, bettering ourselves, so we don't really have time to worry about what you're doing. We too busy worrying about what we doing. So, a lot of people think they got the best of us, blah, blah, blah. However, because we silent, but we just like, is y'all not worth it anymore? Go die, whatever. Our bad. Did we say it out loud? Yeah, we did. Because that's... when you deal with mean, evil and hateful people, it changes you after a while because then you start becoming heartless and with no emotion. That's pretty much where we done got to, forget all y'all, not arguing, going back and forth for what? Just because we nothing but a comedy act to y'all, something that amuse y'all, something that you laugh at. Yeah, like we got it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got it. Yeah, she mad. Look at her. She mad as hell. Look at her. Did you hear what she said? Did you? Yeah, she called me a no good worth this mother all this. I mean, could just okay. So that's what we and sit back and don't tell them what you about to do.
Right.
Don't say a word because then they're gonna see it coming and they're gonna be able to counteract it. You gotta take them by surprise. And sometimes, well, how should we put this? Guess it depends on the situation. Sometimes you should react, but sometimes we say a lot of times fall back and just get yourself together. And next time they see it, they'd be like, "Oh wow." Don't even know you because you're different. Don't react different. Don't have no emotion. You pretty much cold. Not holding a grudge. You ain't still mad, but you treat them different. You know, keep it in your head so you don't let it happen again. A few more minutes. So.
Oh yeah, we been getting it. My motor mouth.
Oh no, you good.
No, we just saying we be trying to give people different angles to the point we trying to make, so they can't come with an easy solution and say no.
It really is when you, like we said, really want to change, but we make it so damn hard. Like you said, and we always say with all these excuses, well, I can't. That's all they hear in Islam.
Oh, we always say a bunch of
is what we say, not prohibited, but they hear.
God, I can't stop eating pork. I can't stop lying. I can't stop using my lower self. I can't stop being a whoremonger. I can't stop loving the devil. They got so many I can't. What kind of God says I can't?
If that's all you gonna hear, you might as well just keep doing what you're doing. Because there's so much stuff you can do. Why would you want to put something in your body that's gonna kill you? Just because it tastes good? Now think about what a pig, how fat and greasy, and they eat any and everything.
They'll eat you. The mob been getting rid of bodies by dumping them in the pig farm for centuries.
That's what you put in your body.
Mm-hmm.
And you mad because you don't want to put that filth and all that in your body. And as soon as we heard that, we was like, what? Worms? Mm-hmm. What you mean?
Trichina.
That's what's in pork?
Yeah.
Oh. So all that pork we was eating on these little pagan days, y'all call them holidays, we weren't supposed to be doing that? So that's still in our body? Yep.
People, what's the definition of holiday?
Going to a place you've never been?
Traveling to an unknown destination where you have never been. Correct. Yeah. So what holiday you been on that you spending your money and celebrating while you still sitting in the crib?
We haven't been on any.
Help me out. I'm just saying, we just say help me out. You can go on holiday in your mind, but you so programmed that Yakub and them still got you programmed to believe that you're supposed to work, go on vacation, retire. Listen to these words. So that means you taking time off from working for your God. You don't get no days off with your God. I don't give a damn what your job is, what bills you got to pay. You don't get no days off from your God. So how you going to take a freaking vacation? Or plan to retire? You got a life insurance policy. You planning on dying on them. So how does that equate to being happy?
It doesn't. You relying on other people. You care about what they think. Let them run your life. Don't make decisions for yourself. You keep going down the wrong path. And these are all decisions. And we used to use the word mistake, but we was like, no, we knew what we was doing. It was his choice. Nobody made us. We chose to do it, so that's why we got. Whether we knew like how it was going to work out or not, we still got involved in it because we ain't asked the right question, we didn't make the right move, we ain't going.
You call a mistake all you want. How did you mistakenly fool by yourself?
You know, people know how to put on the mask though, but once you see it and you don't do nothing about it, that's on you. It's like we said, we was dumb as hell.
All of. All right, here go the difference, right? You know how other people, other races can say that this time and era they experienced this, they experienced, then they switch, then they got their own country, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
We can't say that. We still experiencing the same thing from 1555 to today.
Yep.
Nothing's changed. Abraham Lincoln didn't free you, you idiot.
That was for them.
And he was a fag. Anyway.
That was for them to still have some kind of control.
No, that was for them saying they were free from the Queen of England. But they threw, what was that? Benjamin Franklin? No, my bad. No, what's that nigga name? I can't think of his name because he's the only black name on the Declaration of Independence. What's that nigga name? I can't think of his name. Y'all know his name. I can't think of his name right now. Frederick Douglass.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
Right. Now.
Hey.
All we're trying to say is you got to know the origin of all things. How can you follow something that you do not know when it started? We've asked Hebrew Israelites who started it, what year, they don't know. We've asked Christians who started it, what year, they don't know. Buddhists, who started it, what year, they don't know. Atheists, who started your atheism, what year, they don't know.
You got to be stupid.
We just saying.
The atheist, so you don't believe in
We
nothing.
just saying. You don't know, you don't even know who started it. How is you something you don't know when it started, who started it?
Mm-hmm.
So you're a liar. You're fake. And you will be revealed as a liar and it's fake.
Oh yeah.
Let me let you do your thing.
Yes, y'all. But we actually are about to wrap up. But yeah, we basically in a nutshell what hubby said earlier. Stop worrying, stop stressing. Do you be happy? Start from within. Get the truth. Wake up, Black people. Don't worry so much about what you're gonna lose and focus on what you're about to gain. Better than any amount of money you can. Better than any amount of money you can spend, any car you can own. And you stay with the messenger, you can have all that. You ain't gonna have everything. You can't. But you will have.
You gonna have everything you didn't have.
Yeah. That's what we said earlier. We got stuff and it's not even about the material. I said we didn't do it. We worked whole 9 yards. So we ain't, as long as we ain't on the streets, that's all we need caring about.
Everything you never had.
Sure, we know one thing for us, and we'll say this to y'all too. We found peace. That's why we just don't respond to nothing no more.
Paradise.
Yep. So that's all we saying to y'all. We done, like Hubby just said, we all been stupid. We all got FUBAR. We all had the blindfold on. I'm gonna just walk this way and see what happens. We all done did that.
Wall.
Yep, a brick wall, a whole brick wall. Be like, oh, okay, let me do it again. Oh, damn it!
It ain't changed.
One more time.
It ain't changed.
Damn, it still ain't working. What am I doing wrong? No, you're not thinking, genius. Obviously, if you keep getting these lumps on your head, that means it's time to do a 360 and do something a little different. Switch it up. That's all we're saying. But yeah, y'all. That's pretty much what we're saying. You know, in a nutshell. That's why we done said this going to how many times. Self-esteem, self-love, self-acceptance. Uh, all those words start with the same thing. Self. Stop looking at everybody. Look in the mirror.
Be careful out there, black people. They don't like you. Even if you don't know the truth, they still don't like you. You call it racial profiling. It's not racial profiling. It's programmed profiling.
We get them looks every time we go around them. And still walking there with our head up like, we good? Not finna hold our head down because you got self-hate and you evil. You keep doing what you're doing. You ain't gotta worry about us, focus on us, care about us, because it don't even matter no more. And that's what we gonna say to y'all. Stop worrying so much. That causes stress on your body, your heart, your nerves, and your appetite. And that's what happens when we be depressed, as we like to put it. You affecting your body. They going on with their life like ain't nothing happened. So why can't you?
You all skinny, smoking crack.
Yep. They going on with their life, being happy. So why can't you? Everybody got a right to move on with their life. So do you.
They got 2 new bras on their team. Listen to the words, y'all.
2.
Team. 2. Team.
That
Do
means
math.
More than 1.
2 divided into 1 equals what?
Nothing positive.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious now. It really ain't hilarious at all. We just make jokes out of it to try to lighten the mood.
No, it ain't no game out here. Protect yourself. Look out for yourself.
Without a gun.
That.
You know that take that. You said protect yourself, so I bought a gun. No, that's not what we mean.
Protect yourself with the truth.
Bingo.
Number 1.
With the right God. The right messenger.
Male or female, get you a little training in that.
Get your workout regimen.
But you can't do none of that if you ain't gonna eat right. All that's gonna be for nothing because you're still putting garbage in your body. So take care of yourself, love yourself, trust yourself, believe in yourself, rely on yourself.
Don't worry and be happy.
And we always say when we have our husband on, ladies, if you have any questions, y'all can contact us directly. Y'all see our social media right there on the screen. Fellas.
Same. Contact us. We get you right. Although all y'all gonna try to do it the wrong way, you ain't gonna get no results. Because we actually love ourselves. We actually love our wife. We actually love our God. We actually love our messenger. We're not just talking. So you can put us to the test all you want, you will come up short. Every rip. We will never congeal or conform to another entity for no purpose. We're leaders. We don't follow nobody. We lead. Bingo. Let that wrap around your head a little bit.
Exactly. So with all that being said, y'all, we finna go ahead and get out of here and enjoy the rest of our Sunday. And we definitely hope y'all do the same as well. Y'all can catch the Queen Candy Podcast, our Sunday Positivity Talk, this and every Sunday at 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. And of course, y'all already hear him now. Y'all can catch us with our husband every Thursday on Real Talk and Real Topics at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Same channel, same station, however you want to put it. Y'all get the same flavor because we both be on here talking, trying to get ears, trying to help. That's what we're gonna keep doing.
Trying to save your damn life.
Pretty much. if you will allow it to be saved. And that's another key thing too. You have to allow it. You have to know you deserve it and you want it.
All right. You already made the deal. That's a whole nother topic.
Yep. And we will be getting to that too as well, everybody. But with all that being said, y'all, we're finna go ahead and get out of here. We will talk to y'all this Thursday. Bye bye.